Yeah, I think you can go.
Thank you, Nthabiseng. So you've mentioned three things. As we were speaking, you spoke about your production house, you spoke about the book you were writing, and also your organization. So can we start off? So if you can just give us a bit clarity of at your production house, what you guys do there?
Arancia Media House is a production house whereby we focus on African stories. We tell we tell African stories of people who are doing profound things from various backgrounds, most especially underprivileged backgrounds, people who have survived a lot and still came out victorious in different avenues of life and different avenues of pursuits. So that's our main focus. And the organization, like I said, we focus more on addicts and we focus more on recovering addicts, because now it's one thing to be off the substance, but if you don't have anything constructive or productive to do, then the chances of an addict falling back into that pit hole are quite high. So our main focus is to empower everyone, not only, like I mentioned before, that we're not only focusing on young people, but focusing on everyone, whether an adult, a child, a teenager, whatever the case might be, that's an addict. We want to restore hope. We want to restore perspective and perception. So most importantly, that's what we do. And
Okay.
my book,
So
I'm
before we
writing.
sorry to interrupt you there, Nthabiseng. Before we commence, just specifically on your organization, so how does one find you guys? Where are you guys at?
One can find me on social media. We on social media for the organization specifically. You can send me a DM, you can DM me, inbox me. We are on Twitter. So people can find us there. If they want more information, they can find us there.
Oh, lovely.
And
I love it that you guys are just not specifically at an organization as a structure, but you guys are there just not specifically in a community, but you guys are there on a social media where people can interact and engage with you guys. That's amazing. Thank you. And you were saying your book, yes?
yes, I'm busy writing a book, which will be out very soon. And yeah, perhaps I'll come back once it's out and speak about it more here on the platform. But yes, that's my main focus.
Thank you. We are looking forward to hearing your book, and I I am vouching that I will be one of the first, try to be one of the first people that will purchase your book as soon as it's published.
Thank
I will
you.
contact you on that. Nthabiseng, just in closing, is there any words of encouragement that you have for our viewers today, for people that's going through the same challenges that you went through, that's going through different various challenges in life regarding drug addiction and other addictions that's out there?
Like I said before, I believe that recovery is a mindset, but overcoming the substance is highly possible. Overcoming the substance is possible. Here I am the exact proof of that. And all I can say is that I understand what an addict might be feeling right now. I have been there myself. However, I always say to people that I have been in the fire, but I have not burned to ashes. Yet I carry the scent of the flame. I have been in the fire, yet I did not burn into ashes, but I carry the scent of the flame. Therefore, my scar is an evident reference that I have the experience. And quite often, people always ask me, how do I become the Nthabiseng that I am today? And I always tell people that I have stopped placing myself on a scale that measures the weight of my past. I've stopped condemning myself. I have stopped seeing myself as worthless. And I have regained my identity and I am moving forward. Yes, I have a story, but I am not my story. Yes, I have a past, but I'm not my past. Yes, I have a stain, but I'm not my stain. I might be dented, but that dent does not prevent me from going forth and living the best life that I can. And so for a person sitting there that's thinking that sobriety is not possible, it is possible. And for adults who have kids who are addicted, all that I can say is that substance addiction, it cannot be healed, but one can get off it. If the addict has sufficient support, if the addict has sufficient support of the family, of the community, and if the addict is willing, most importantly, the addict has to be willing. Substance can be overcome, can be overcome. It is possible. So now I overcame it, and I believe that other young people, I believe that other adults can also overcome it. So it's not something that's highly impossible. There is help out there, and parents should not neglect their children because they are addicts. We need to find the source or the root that's causing these people to escape from their reality and find comfort in the source called addiction, because this is an escape mechanism. Like I said before, we are escaping a particular reality. And once we acquire skills to deal with challenges more efficiently, more effectively, then we can be cured. Because being an addict is a sense of not knowing how to cope. So immediately, if you can be taught how to cope, your behavior will change, because I believe that behavior is learned. That's all that I can say, Anthony. Thank you.
Wow. Nthabiseng, thank you very much for spending your time with us this evening, for sharing your story, and for giving back to the community, and just not just specifically the community, but giving back to Mama Africa, as a whole, to say there is hope. Change is possible. Addiction is not the end of our lives, but it's a journey that we go through. And there is a resolution, there is ending in a sense towards it, to say people, it's not something that's going to destroy our lives, but there is life after addiction. We say thank you for Nthabiseng, one of our own presenters at Select, all the way from Bloemfontein. We're looking forward, Nthabiseng, having you presenting and interviewing amazing people around the world. And that's what we are here to do, to share and bring about amazing stories in South Africa. Thank you very much, Nthabiseng.
Thank you so much, Anthony. I've thoroughly enjoyed our conversation. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Nthabiseng. Till next time then.
Bye.
Bye.
Whew.
Want to see, is that good?